There we go. Go ahead and start where I left off last night. Turn that thing down somewhat, at least on my headset. Basically just meeting up with this alien chick and trying to uncover what they were doing on this planet.
Rydick here.
This is Irma. Any trouble getting to the surface?
I'm really starting to miss transporters.
As long as this storm is around, you better learn to like shuttles. But if you can find the cause of the interference, we might be able to get back to transporting.
As if I needed another incentive. We both know there's a lot more than that riding on this.
Fair enough. You'll need to get in and out of the mine undetected, so I hope Minister Tylus can help in that regard.
So do I.
And to keep this covert, we'll refrain from contact unless absolutely necessary.
Understood. Rydick out. The ionic interference is coming from underground. I should find a safer way down there.
So I don't remember what kind of choices they actually gave me on this mission. Really the goal for me this time is just trying to do some different stuff than what I did last. See if I can change things a little bit
Good to see
from how it went down last time.
even under these unfortunate circumstances.
You came alone?
Of course, why wouldn't I have?
We've recently discovered a great deal of deception on the part of the Hotari. Can't be too careful.
Well, I suppose I can't fault you for that. Though I thought I'd earned a little more faith by now.
Lead the way. I'll fill you in on what we've learned about the situation.
Follow me.
The device Galvin and Sidron brought back from the mines is being used to control some sort of warp disruption weapon that has the Resolute trapped in Hotari space. According to our readings, the power source for that device is on this moon, at the specific coordinates I sent you.
That sounds impossible. But explains the rumors of the Hotari controlling the ionic storm.
We strongly suspect the device was created by an ancient empire known as the Takan.
The Takan?
Once the most powerful civilization in the galaxy, but they've been gone for over 600,000 years.
It's hard to believe there's something like that on Tau.
Which is why I need proof. If we find hard evidence that Galvin and his allies are hiding dangerous Takan technology, I can convince the Federation to let us intervene.
Understood. We're almost there.
Yeah, I like that they brought back a race that was just this obscure thing from one Next Generation episode.
That's the mine?
Prospect 614 North, Subdivision 20.
It's enormous.
Just one of the thousands across town. The pride of Hotari.
How do we get inside?
The structure that circles the mine has entry points for transporting equipment into the lower levels. They're guarded, but nothing I can't get past using my authority.
Well, that's good to hear.
As long as you can avoid being seen, I should be able to talk my way past any miner. And provide a little distraction for you in the process.
How do I avoid being seen?
You don't use the door. How dare you! Don't you know who I am? I am Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
That's not...
The Queen would be furious to hear you tried to deny me entry.
the Queen. But I just...
You just what? Just now realize the trouble you've made for yourself? And who exactly do you think you're going to report this to? Because I'll be reporting it as well, to someone much further in the ladder. You have no authority here. Do you understand who pays your wage? I can inform the Queen directly of this instance.
There's no...
You'll regret everything you said here today. You should have opened the doors the second I appeared before you.
Fucking tearing that guy an asshole, man.
Protocol. I didn't know...
Someone disobey my entry. Be reported.
Not going that way.
Can't believe this. Does your brain function? Do you speak our tongue? Or how should a fellow Hotari not understand this?
Okay. Let's get a look inside you.
Scorpion's convenience bed.
I told you I can't...
Down.
Oh, there we go.
Almost choice. Lead the way. Lead quickly.
There's usually about 3 things you have to find and scan, so there's something here that I'm missing. Yeah, there we go.
Full system
It was
access.
just the whole damn thing.
Let's see if I can just...
I was trying to find some
Bingo.
specific little part in there.
Better hurry. Not sure how long she can keep him busy. Might be rigged to only open for registered users. No control panel here. I should take a look with my tricorder.
Alright. Got a little power conduit will lead me to a room.
Got it. Should remove the security check on the door.
Now maybe it's back this way. I might be mixing up what I remember. Yeah, I am. Yeah, there's like a room on the other side of this. That's what I was expecting to get into back there.
didn't come here to educate an imbecile on royal protocol.
Of course not, Minister.
So I will be about my business here, and you will take yourself out of my sight. There you are.
You really let that guy have it.
It worked, didn't it? I'm used to having to throw my weight around. Hard to get anyone to listen to you otherwise.
I'm impressed. I didn't know you had it in you.
There's a lot you don't know about me. Underestimate me at your peril.
The catwalks were booby-trapped.
Galvin and Sidron have gone to great lengths to keep out the uninvited. Well, we're inside. Where do you want to start?
The ionic interference is coming from below us. We need to go deeper.
That lift goes down, at least to the changeover station. But we can't use it without DNA authorization from one of the guards.
I have an idea, but we need a few samples of DNA from the miners who work here.
Samples.
Fingerprints, sweat, blood.
Which will trick the machine and get us control of the lift.
That's the theory. Let's test it. This facility doesn't seem well maintained. No luck. Unless this console thinks I'm a Hotari guard, it won't work.
The guards work out of that building back there. Might have some DNA.
Yep, time to scan a few cum-soaked rags and toilet paper, tissues in the trash bin, and nothing quite so gruesome. More like discarded coffee mugs, food.
Wow, that is a lot of DNA. I should look for the most concentrated spots. Not concentrated enough. I should try somewhere else. There's gotta be stable DNA here. That's a stable DNA sample. It's only partial, but a few more should do it.
Yeah, maybe I have to like interact with it first, I don't know.
Almost looks like coffee. Almost. I'll have some Ractogino when I get back to the ship. Some kind of glowing mineral being used as a light source. Might want one of these for my cabin, actually.
There we go, that's green out here. Maybe it was that console. Ah, yeah, locker. Oops.
Promising.
Yeah, there you go, a used syringe. Alright, so we got some little blood-soaked towel, a little drug syringe.
Good. That's another I can use. Just need one more sample.
I don't think I found that last time. They throw in a bunch of random shit here.
Hotari must be tough on the inside, too. If they eat in here, it's likely there's some DNA in the room.
found that. There we go. What is that? Like a little pickaxe? That ain't gonna do it. Maybe there's a console outside or in here or some shit.
Not enough. Gotta keep looking. This'll work. Perfect. That's enough to make the DNA profile. Time to go back to the lift. You're not coming inside?
There are some things I'd rather not smell.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't blame you, lady. I wouldn't want to be rifling through nobody's jizz rags either.
It worked.
Theory proven.
I'll get it started.
Ready?
I'm a little afraid of what we might find down there.
We'll be okay. I survived worse than this.
Well, I haven't. But I'll put my faith in you. For now. Jara. Stay back. There's a guard at the station. We'll have to hide.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You watch your tone with me. I'm Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs. I speak for the Queen herself.
This is a restricted area. No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
Wait,
Jues Gawad Abawencha.
Are you alright?
I don't know.
Are you injured?
No, I thought if I could talk my way through like always, I'd be fine, but... I'm a diplomat. This isn't what I do. I've never even fired a weapon. This is just... It's real now. I wasn't ready for this.
Tylus, you can do this.
I don't see what you're basing that on.
All you've shown me so far is an iron-willed determination to save your people. I don't expect that's changed.
No. No, it hasn't. My authority has never been challenged like that. It meant nothing to him.
So we should assume any Hatari we encounter from here on can't be reasoned with.
Yeah, there's a reason for
The
that.
only loyalty they have down here is to Galvin and Sidron.
Can you switch over the lift?
Guard should have a scan card that will allow us to operate the switch.
Got it.
He's not dead, is he? He's still one of my people, and I didn't come here to take Otari lives.
Oh shit.
My phaser's
How's it going,
set to
Nancy?
stun. He'll be perfectly fine. Just unconscious
That's
for a while.
kinda... Those choices are like Mass
We don't have
Effect,
that sort of
but
technology on our weapons.
this is more of a
Good to know.
story-driven thing. Not real combat-like, I guess. You're mostly just kind of making choices and decisions, and they kind of give you a couple things to do to make it feel like you're doing something, but really you're just kind of pushing some buttons to feel involved while you progress and watch a story. I think the big draw is you go through and like there's a bunch of different options and different ways you can get to the end of the story. It was like those old games they used to give us back in the day where like they would film like an actual cast.
The energy readings are emanating from this tunnel. It's sure to be guarded in there. Stay low and follow my lead.
This is more like, I don't know, it's like a choose your own adventure style game.
Is that all dilithium?
Not all of it. We excavate large chunks of rock that contain varying amounts of dilithium ore. It's sorted and processed at the collector ship above.
Well, lazing about watching Facebook on at work, huh? Hell, I do too, man. I just barely got off work myself. Yeah, I think you kind of create the outcome. I'm not sure if you just kind of get funneled into the same ending no matter what or not. Like, this is my second playthrough, so I'm trying to see just like how off the rails I can take it from my last one to like see if they
Looks like they've improvised
I don't know,
a
to see
barrier.
just to see if like what the different routes do. And like see how much of a different outcome I get, or I don't know. I don't know what to expect out of it. But I'm like trying to go through and purposely make some different decisions just to see how it goes.
We need that particular card, don't we?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, that's fair. Watching the kids, huh? Yeah, I kind of do the same thing. I unload trucks. So I just turn on a pump and kind of babysit it, and then I'm left like kind of screwing around doing whatever until I hear the pump change sound.
We'll have to try to keep low and sneak past
Then I know
them.
it's done and I can quit screwing around on my phone.
I wouldn't stand a chance against all three of them.
I am not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for here. Oh.
Can you open that door?
Not without that scan card.
I don't like our options here. I have to get us that card so we can open the door.
How? If they detect you, Galvin and Sidron's followers are clearly willing to kill to protect whatever's in this mine.
Hey, I'm trained for this. I'll be fine.
What should I do?
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
Right, yeah, you gotta be sneaky and shit. This is about as intense as the gameplay gets. And there's like a few things where you kind of point and click and fire, and then some other ones where you gotta sneak around and avoid detection. Yep, see, he's gonna see me.
Strange. Initially, the Lydians would try something else. They saw our power, our resolve. They're terrified of us. Until the plan is complete, we're vulnerable. But get back to work, and we'll complete the plan more quickly. Processing.
Say, just kind of watch him for watch them to see what their habits are, and you kind of hurry up and
Arrogant aliens.
quickly get where you gotta go.
Who's there? Guess I was wrong. How long is Galvin going to make us wait? I'm not worried.
I'd melt if I went through there. Keep moving.
We've been waiting for so long. Patience, brother. We'll get our chance.
Oh, that's where I go.
It's inevitable after all. That it is. I get all the grunt work.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I'll probably be playing and streaming. I'll probably get off for a little bit and eat later. But yeah, I've just been kind of playing and streaming on Facebook, and then I upload it to upload it to YouTube later.
Stay close.
Stop!
What?
Oh shit! Right.
Motion sensors. They'll trigger an alarm. We'll be found.
Invisible to the naked eye.
They could be anywhere. How will we get through?
Funny part, I think I just kind of snuck past it. Just kind of crouched and ducked around here last time. Don't really need the tricorder out to see that blue shit. That's the funny part.
This?
It's where the uprising started. Hotari don't do this. We defend ourselves, but we don't kill on this scale, this level of savagery.
There's no such thing as a bloodless rebellion.
I don't know if we should keep going. So much death. I don't want to end up like them.
We'll make sure they didn't die for nothing. What we learn here could save the rest of your people.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever happened here, it made the Illydians abandon the mines. Let's find out what they're so scared of.
That's just the lighting. Usually looking for green shit to scan. I mean, you can like inspect all these things and see all the commentary, but it's basically just like, oh wow, what a vicious fight. Ooh. Like, I don't know, I went through all that shit my first playthrough.
What kind of weapon did this?
This is like nothing I've ever seen or heard of. My people don't have a weapon that does this.
What else can you tell me?
I don't know, maybe I do have to interact. Oh, shit.
This Elydian tried to run.
They didn't let him.
Nah, nothing. I can't scan after interacting. I mean, yeah, you basically go through this. It's like fucking watching Aragorn tracking the damn hobbits and shit. You're just kind of interacting with all these things and deconstructing what happened during the fight. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and deconstruct it all again. Oh, okay. I see how I'm getting around here. I'm just missing a little bit of a path. Trying to rush through this time. I just kind of want to get through it.
Tylus, you may not want to look down there.
I've come too far to... What is this?
They've been dumping bodies down here.
Unforgivable. Galvin and Sidron will be made to answer for this.
I don't know. There is something I need to scan in here. Like all this crystalline shit here. Like it plays a significance with what's going on.
The Elydian's shot to kill.
But if they killed him, why was he shot in the back?
Oh, you're right. The shot came from the side the Hatari were defending.
We don't kill our own. And he wasn't just caught in the middle.
Ah, there we go. That's what I'm supposed to be finding.
What an awful way to die. This must be why the Elydians are so afraid. Technology that surpasses their own, in the hands of the Hotari that they've lorded over for centuries.
Where did this weapon come from?
Well, the crystals are giving off tetrametric pulses. If I set my tricorder to search for that frequency, it'll lead us right to the source.
Yeah, I mean, basically the key takeaway for the story here is that there's like some tech that's like far beyond their means that have been killing these guys. Because it's Takan shit. Like there's more to this situation than meets the eye.
This makeshift barrier forced the Elydians to enter from the service corridor, creating a choke point. Quite the advanced tactic for a species that's never waged war.
There we go, there's some green shit to pursue on the other side of there, maybe. Yeah, I remember eventually we used this vehicle to kind of get through.
Tylus, what is this machine?
It's for tunnel boring. The cone on the front is covered in disruptors that allow it to melt through the solid rock.
They don't seem to have finished the tunnel. Why stop here, I wonder? Think they parked this here on purpose?
One way to find out.
Need any help?
I've got it.
Playing for about 37 and a half minutes.
This concentration of tetrametric radiation has never been recorded.
Probably call it after about an hour or so, maybe.
It's right through here.
Go find me some proper dinner and sit back and watch something. Probably get on here later. I'll probably do 2 recordings a day. Mostly just doing this for shits, and plus there's a couple of you I know that aren't gonna buy the game, but you're interested in the story, so there you go.
It's like an infection, a parasite, growing inside Tau.
I think this game had a good story. I mean, which, to be fair enough, that's the whole point of this game. I mean, the gameplay is, I mean, it's hardly anything. It's just poking around, looking at shit. I mean, I haven't really gotten into much combat yet, but it's just some point-and-click shooting type stuff. It's trying to sneak around. The gameplay isn't, like, that intense. I mean, it's mostly just sitting here watching a story play out, and you make some choices to kind of steer it in certain ways. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know, like, how far I can steer this to change things.
It's the remnants of the Takana.
That's part of what I'm doing right now, is just picking some different things to see how it changes. I imagine the bulk of the story probably isn't gonna change much from one playthrough to the other, but
every strange thing we've seen in this system,
it's interesting to kind of see, I don't know, what the different paths are to, like, get there. If that makes any sense, just to see, like, how much things do change, like how, I don't know, like, I suppose I'm trying to, like, see what the limits of that are, see just how creative they got in this game.
Somewhat resembles a transporter pad.
I kind of imagine that, like, the ending isn't really going to be changed all that much. If I'm being honest.
Look familiar?
It's almost identical to the console Galvin has hidden in the palace. It looks like a control surface. What are we looking at?
It's made of the same crystalline material as the rest of this place. But I can't tell much else. Might be some kind of sleep mode. I can't analyze this further unless it starts working normally.
Maybe we can turn it on from somewhere else.
Hopefully. Let's keep looking around.
Oh, there we go, it's scanning. So everything in this game tends to scan in threes. Like once you kind of zero in on something, like there's probably one more thing for me to find and scan somewhere, and then it'll like let me complete it. There it is, there it is. Yep, see, that was it.
This suggests there's some type of complex life form contained within each crystal.
That is an important thing for this story right there.
Life form? There's something alive in these tiny crystals?
That's what it says. But hard to imagine how that's possible.
This is actually the key to important part in this story here.
Our science division will have a field day with this. We need to study it on the ship.
Not gonna lie, I have no idea what I was supposed to be doing after that point. I remember the big takeaway here was finding the little storage device that I just found. I mean, I know what happens next because I've already beat this game and played it once, but I can't remember what triggers this next event. So I mean, at this point, I'm just trying to go through the motions to trigger the next thing. I mean, my big focus this playthrough is just reaching all the different decisions that I faced in my first playthrough, so I can like try to pick some different routes this time. Basically, somebody's supposed to show up that I'm like supposed to hide from and kind of watch and observe and like, oh shit. Oh, damn it.
Can your device read this?
It can roughly translate the words, but we don't have enough Taconian language on record to understand how it's structured.
Oh well.
Looks like some sort of replicator.
I can't get it to work.
It has power. Must be looking for some other kind of authorization.
You know, it actually occurs to me, like, this is a whole entire Taconian structure in this game. And it's supposed to be at the bottom of the mines. Like, they never actually say it, but I wonder if this chick's people, like, dug too deep, like the mines of Moria, and then found this. Like, the fucking dwarves and shit. Lord of the Rings. And like by her people, I mean like this girl right here.
How are you holding up?
I knew Galvin and Sidron were dangerous. Now I know they're more powerful than I could have imagined. But the worst of it is knowing they got there by turning our people against their own.
Oh, nope, it's sending me back. There's something else I'm supposed to be finding here. There it is. Okay, I did scan that. Fair enough. It's basically the type of weapon that was used in the on those people in the mines. Oh shit. There we go. That's what it was. That's what I had to scan.
What is it?
The device's primary function is to transmute lithium into this quantized crystalline compound. Possibly for the creation of weapons.
Do you think one of these was used on that Elydian in the tunnels?
That's exactly what happened. Yes. I can tell you that right now. There's one more thing I'm supposed to be scanning, I guess. I gotta remember what that was. Be that over there, would it? Now let's go find out. I don't know what I'm looking is that red shit. I think what I need to be looking for is like some bright green shit to scan. Yeah, that ain't gonna let me do shit. There's something else I need to interact with here. That? Whatever the hell's over there? Maybe. At this point, it's a matter of me like tripping the next thing to kind of progress the story here. And I was just over here scanning this piece of shit, man. Ah, here we go, here we go. It's another one of these. Oh no? I thought maybe because I saw the purple discolorization, whatever the hell. This is starting to get a little tired here. It's a matter of finding the next thing to scan. Just to progress the damn story, and I don't know what else there is. There's those little storage device things. There's that weapon I found over here. There's that console. Like, I fucking scanned it all, man. I'm trying to see if there's like a little... Doesn't really give you like quests or like objectives in this game. I mean, I guess you're supposed to be paying attention to the dialogue and story. I think my downfall here is I'm just trying to blow through it. I think I'm getting kind of cocky because I had already played through this once, so I'm not paying as close attention as I was the first time around, and now I'm maybe forgetting the finer little details. So here we are, I'm like wandering around with my fucking head up my ass. What else is there? I came from there. I've looked at that. Gone over here. I'm just gonna have to backtrack and do everything step by step. We talked about all the glyphs on the wall that you can't read. I'm actually starting to get a little annoyed right now.
This place feels wrong.
I'll get what I need, and we can get out of here.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
would be nice. I would love to get what you need and get the fuck out of here. That would be great. That would be ideal. You know, the terrible thing is I've gone through this already once before, but it feels like so long ago, I don't remember everything. Like, I kind of remember what happens next here, but fuck if I know how to trigger it. That's the most annoying part to me right now. I know I just have to, like, find some stupid little scrap or something to, like, trigger the next thing. And I swear to God, I've scanned everything. That was that little weapon they were talking about. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, step on this thing? No. Okay, I've gone through every fucking room in here, man. Do we try to leave again? Nope. Gonna turn me right back around. Like, I've looked at everything. I swear to God I have. Am I glitched? Am I stuck in some bullshit? What the hell? Like, I didn't have this much trouble the first time around. I've literally looked at everything. Where's my goddamn phone? I swear, if I have to look this up... Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and spend fucking 20 minutes looking up something. No, this has got to be glitched. Like, I'm wasting my time. I've looked at everything. Here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing. Reloading into this next area again, wherever it saved me last, and we're just doing it all over. And something didn't trigger that should have triggered.
This feels strange.
The crystals are increasing, growing outward, replacing the soil.
It's like an infection. A parasite.
Incredible.
This is definitely not Hotari.
It's the remnants of the Takan Empire.
I don't think we should be here.
This is exactly where we should be. Every strange thing we've seen in this system, it might all come from this room.
Is there a way to skip past this dialogue?
We need to learn everything we can.
Alright, so let's go through this here.
Somewhat resembles a transporter pad.
So I'll scan it, right? No? Okay, we don't scan it. Go to every single fucking point it shows me, and I'm gonna scan it.
Look familiar?
It's almost identical to the console Galvin has hidden in the palace. It looks like a control surface. What are we looking at?
It's made of the same crystalline material as the rest of this place. But I can't tell much else. Might be some kind of sleep mode. I can't analyze this further unless it starts working normally.
Maybe we can turn it on from somewhere else.
Hopefully. Let's keep looking around.
Alright, so something turns us on. Maybe I was missing that earlier. Scanning this.
This suggests there's some type of complex life form contained within each crystal.
Life form? There's something alive in these tiny crystals?
That's what it says, but hard to imagine how that's possible.
Alright, so I took the crystal. That I did last time.
Our science division will have a field day with this. We need to study it on the ship.
Alright, so we've done that. So there's nothing here. Nothing at all to scan, nothing to interact with. Just gonna check off every little segment of this area. I might have missed that on the floor last time. That might be what was fucking me.
Crystallized lithium compounds. Its internal structure is extremely ordered. In fact, the states of these crystals on a subatomic level suggests a storage device of some kind. Energy levels are both stable and ordered, like information. Some of them appear to be depleted.
What kind of information would you deplete?
Yeah, that is an important key right there to the story here. It's a storage device that gets emptied out. That is definitely correct. I think that's what I couldn't find earlier, y'all. That little piece of shit that was on the ground.
Than the others.
These haven't been depleted yet.
Okay, so it's not gonna let me scan them or nothing.
How are you holding up?
I knew Galvin and Sidron were dangerous. Now I know they're more powerful than I could have imagined. But the worst of it is knowing they got there by turning our people against their own.
Alright, we might be getting somewhere now. I swear, the first time I played through here, I did not get hung up here as long as I've gotten hung up here now.
Can your device read this?
It can roughly translate the words, but we don't have enough Draconian language on record to understand how it's structured.
Oh well.
Right, the weapon. So maybe now if I scan this, we'll
Looks
kind
like
of
some
proceed.
sort of replicator.
I can't get it to work.
It has power. Must be looking for some other kind of authorization.
What is it?
The device's primary function is to transmute lithium into this quantized crystalline compound. Possibly for the creation of weapons.
Do you think one of these was used on that Elydian in the tunnels?
Such a cruel weapon.
Okay, here we go. So yeah, I'd missed that little piece of shit on the ground the first time. Now we're progressing.
Someone turned it on.
Sorry it took me 20 minutes to fumble around just to get it this far.
If that's the case, we may not be alone for long. Let's hurry.
I can feel the power coming off it.
I've never seen this kind of energy before. I'll need to record this with my tricorder. This can't be right. It's putting out almost 50 zettajoules of energy.
I assume that's a lot?
Enough to power this entire quadrant. This amount of power, the kind of radiation it's putting out, it's the cause of the storm. The warp disrupting beam, all of it.
Yeah, that's what's keeping all the ships trapped in the system.
What do we do now?
We get back to the Resolute. They have to know about this. Come on, let's... Quickly. We have to hide.
So I'm probably gonna call it and go find some food once I get to a nice little stopping point here.
This is outrageous! I demand you let me go!
No need to complain. You're about to receive a gift beyond your wildest imagination. If anything, I consider it an honor.
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be doing some shit.
What is that? What are you doing?
You'll see soon enough.
I can influence the course of the negotiations. I can make sure the Hotari get the end of the bargain.
So can I.
Oh, yeah, see, this is different. Last time she was in the medical bay. And I done sent her bitch ass to security this time. I'm tempted now to go through here and see what's different. But nah, I'm getting off. I gotta find some food. It's like 7:30 my time. I'll be back on tonight. I am curious to see how this progresses, but so yeah, last time, like, you catch this redheaded chick doing some real shady shit, and she's clearly not acting like herself. And like what I did was, the last time I played through here, I was like, oh, you know, she's just, something's wrong with her. You know, we should probably send her to the medical bay and see, you know, what's influencing her. And this time, I'm like, no, fuck the bitch, man. Like, she's going to the brig. She's going to security. I call security, take her away in shackles, man. She's up no good. So I'm kind of curious to see how that affects things. 'Cause this will be a different scene playing out for me entirely. But you know, it'll be something to look forward to later tonight. I'm finding some food, so I'll be back on later. I'm just gonna kind of tab out here and call this quits. So yeah, that's it. Be back next time.